Okay, so let's talk about the most exhilarating, the most exciting topic, community college. Just kidding. So today I wanted to talk about the 3 cons that you should know before attending community college. And these 3 cons are not very widely talked about enough. Having gone to community college myself, I've experienced them. And let me preface by saying that I think community college is a great route for many people, but it's not for everybody. And after the video, when I'm done talking about these 3 cons, I think you'll have a better picture in your head if community college is the right route for you, because there's other alternatives like a 4-year university or today's sponsor study.com and how they offer an innovative way to earn college credits. So there's other options that you could choose from community college that are also great routes. So starting off hot with con number 1, having to deal with an inflexible schedule. So when I went to community college, I'd say it was the golden age of community college. It was 2020, COVID, infamously nobody went out, so guess what? Classes were online. And it made taking a 21 unit course load pretty easy, because guess what? If I had 9 a.m. class, you bet I was waking up at 8:55, turning on my camera within those 5 minutes and just taking class from in bed. It was great. But with everything turning back to normal, with the paradigm shift of everything online going back to like a hybrid schedule, well, 60% of classes at community college are in person now. And I found that out because I was trying to sign up for classes at community college. I saw most things are in person. And I was like, what the heck? Why are we going back to a paradigm that was so difficult for people? Because do not underestimate the difficulty of having to drive in peak traffic hour to your classes, because that is gruesome. And then also having to park in a very underfunded, undersized parking lot for its students. And then having to walk to class and having to wait in between classes on campuses. It's very time consuming, and I would not have been able to juggle 21 units, 2 part-time jobs, and content creation during my year at community college. And why make it difficult for so many people when online classes work? So if you're trying to plan for doing everything like me and just loading up your schedule, well, it's going to be pretty difficult with an in-person schedule. So that's something you should keep in mind. And with con number 2, I think this is a bit more exclusive to community colleges. So having a limited course offering. When attending community college, I went to one of the largest community colleges in the state. And despite this, I still had trouble signing up for classes that I very consequentially needed to transfer out. So there were 2 classes that I couldn't sign up for. And because of that, I had to attend a different community colleges. So I attended 2 community colleges to get the classes that I needed. And I could only imagine how this problem is exacerbated as you go to more smaller and underfunded community colleges. And the lack of classes could have really screwed me over, but having planned in advance all the classes that I was going to take each semester, I knew that I wasn't going to get certain classes and that I needed to go to a different community college, because some classes are only offered in the spring. They won't be offered in the winter. And if I didn't do that, I would have been screwed. I would have had to take another year to successfully transfer out. So this could just lead to a lot of hassle, maybe having to attend community college an extra year or having to go to another community college like me. So be prepared for having to plan in advance your class schedule, having to plan in advance for signing up for as soon as classes come out, because it's pretty difficult to get the classes that you need. So with many community colleges lacking many courses and them offering a very difficult in-person schedule, solution to this is taking college classes online through study.com. So by taking classes online through study.com, you regain control of your schedule because classes are self-paced, so you get to decide when you want to start class. So need to take a 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. shift? Well, that's no problem because you can just take your study.com classes later in the day. So lectures are also compartmentalized into short videos rather than long lectures. So you could even watch these lessons during your work break and also put the speed up to 2 times speed to get through them faster. And you don't have to worry about a class not being offered because study.com has a long list of classes. Because when I went to community college, I couldn't sign up for my introductory stats class. Very basic class. You would expect them to have that. But looking back in hindsight, having to go to another community college to take that class, well, it would have been a lot easier to just take it through study.com because it's hassle-free. So the course catalog totals up to 220 classes that include a mix of lower and upper division classes. So you'll find the classes you need with study.com. And all these classes are aligned to the requirements of 1,500 plus universities. And when you're ready to transfer those credits, study.com coaches are readily available to help you through the transfer process, rather than at community colleges where you have to wait a long time to make an appointment with your advisor. And when you're at the appointment, you actually got to hope that the advisor tells you something relevant, because a lot of the times they told me a bunch of nonsense or misinformation. And the best thing about taking classes through study.com is that it's just as affordable as community college, so you can still save thousands on a college degree. Study.com's College Saver plan is a monthly subscription. The monthly fee includes the ability to transfer credits for up to 2 courses a month. So sign up today using the discount link in my description to also get 30% off your first 3 months. The discount will automatically be applied when you use my link, so you don't want to miss out on these savings and start earning college credits today at a fraction of the price. And thank you again to study.com for being the sponsor of this video. Okay, so moving on to the last con about community college is that there's limited location availability. So about 40% of US counties don't have a community college within commuting distance. So this can be extremely difficult for people in more rural areas that will have to drive up to 20 plus miles to go to a community college. So for me, living in Los Angeles, that would mean me driving every day to San Diego to go to my classes, which, as you can imagine, is very demotivating, because you're already facing an uphill battle of attending community college because most people do not transfer out. So having to add on top of that a very difficult daily commute is not exactly the recipes for success. So if you live in an area that doesn't have a community college very local to you, you might consider alternatives like study.com, or maybe just going to a 4-year university, because at the end of the day, you want to pick the option that's going to be best for you, that's going to be tailored to the issues that you experience, and that's going to lead more likely to success. So with that wraps up the 3 cons that you should know about before attending community college. And I could keep on rambling for a good while of more cons about community college, but I think those are the most important when deciding if community college is going to be right for you. And I still think it's a great route, a great way to start the foundation of your college journey. But if you think the cons mentioned are going to derail you from being successful in college and getting your bachelor's degree, then maybe looking at alternative routes like study.com should be something that you look at. So with that, thank you again for study.com being the sponsor of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, don't forget, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.